Right, so we are back, and this is going to be a very interesting video because this is not just any rebuild. This is hopefully the first episode of our first series back on the channel, and it is, of course, on EAFC. We are managing a huge team, and that is Galatasaray. Funnily enough, I mean, if you saw a recent video of mine, you will have known, or maybe you might have known what team this is. Of course, if you're seeing, hopefully you will see it on screen soon, but we are going to be managing Galatasaray, hence why I'm wearing a little bit of, orange, white, and we're going to have so much fun. It's going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be incredible. I have so many cool ideas for this cool rebuild. There's many players that I want to be playing with. Of course, there's going to be so many things that I want to do. This may not be the longest of series, but I do want to go through it rather fast. The ultimate goal of this series is for us to win the Champions League and overall make a huge team win the Champions League, and a team that you don't really see. There's a lot of players that this team already has that I've been super interested in watching, and they used to play for big teams like Barcelona, like Inter Milan, like Napoli, and so many other great teams. But I would love to see these players and a few others that I personally really enjoy watching who have played for other big teams as well, and I would love to see them win the Champions League. So why not do it in a cool type of series in a way with Galatasaray? It's going to be an incredible journey. Hopefully you guys can join us for this one. This will actually go alongside all the rebuilds. The rebuilds will still be going on, at least hopefully once per week, and hopefully this series can go once per week as well alongside those rebuilds. So hopefully we can get 2 videos out per week, possibly even more depending on what's going on in the world of football. But we are here in this series. Yes, this shirt's a little bit big for me, and also we do have Sleeping Charmander right here as our kind of buddy here, and we also have my little doggy as well. She is sleeping as well. Home nearby. Yeah, she's sleeping right behind me actually. But anyways, hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. Hopefully you guys were watching along what was going on in the EAFC. Our manager is supposed to look like us, but we are taking over as myself, Jose Silva. I have put my cool little nickname as Jefe, if you didn't already see. But there's a few reasons why I'm going in for myself. I could manage some international teams. I'm still debating whether or not we will include it for here, but hopefully this will be the first of many series on this channel. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. So let's just get straight into this game. Let's get straight into this series and see what the squad is looking like, what we can do, because we are going to go way more in depth. We're not just going to go like little season or go through all the seasons within one video. Hopefully we can keep it rather short per episode and do many episodes in this series. But anyways, I will see you once we get into the game. Let's get it. So of course, here we are. They are introducing us as the Galatasaray manager. I know it doesn't look exactly like me, but this is kind of how I would look if I was the actual manager of Galatasaray. So let's see how we hop into this. And here we are into the game. Of course, there I am, the new announcement of me being the manager. Let's check out what the squad is looking like. So, obviously I knew we had quite a few players like Osimhen, Mertens, Torreira, and there's another one, Morata. There's one more, where is he at? Yusuf Demir. He actually went to Barcelona. I was a huge fan of him. He's 21 years old, so he's still pretty young. Austrian right wing slash right mid right now, but he could easily play as a right wing or an attacking midfielder. But of course, Mario Lemina, that's a huge signing for them. I actually really like it. But also Roland Salai. Little known fact, I actually love SC Freiburg, who play in the German division in the Bundesliga. I'm a huge fan of them. I would love to see how Roland Salai actually plays for this team. Again, right mid, but also can play a striker and a cam. 27 years old. So many other great players like Mauro Icardi right there, and a few other ones that I'm very excited to see play. Muslera, the captain and the goalkeeper. There's a lot of great players that I can definitely upgrade and hopefully just turn into absolute beasts in this side. But I think I might switch it up. The formation that we're going to go with, I really am partial to a 4-3-3 holding. Doesn't look like we have too many of those. I will see exactly what we use. It could be a... I think this might be the one. Or... Oof. I really don't like 3 at the back, but... 4-2... 4-2-1-3 might be the one for us, at least right now, with the players that we have. There's a few others that I would like to try, but for now, I think this might be the play. Sara is a midfielder, so we might switch him out for a Roland Zalai. And of course, Yusuf Demir has to be in here. He is going to be absolutely phenomenal for us. I know that for a fact. Demirbay, Mauro Icardi, so many great players in here. I mean, Osimhen, I know he's on loan. There's going to be a lot of changes to this game, to this team, and I'm excited for it. I'm ready for it. Agun, we're going to sign a few players that maybe you haven't heard of in a while. There's going to be a few Turkish signings that I definitely want to sign just because obviously this is a Turkish team, but we might play a few games and then we'll leave it off there. But I mean, in this first kind of season that we're doing, this first episode is definitely just focusing on playing a few games possibly and seeing exactly what the team can look like. And let's check out the objectives. Let's see what they want from us. They want to sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with a potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. 10 games without defeat. So, okay, that's alright. We can definitely do that. And then, money-wise, but short term, win the league title and win the Turkish Cup. That's what they want us to do, and they want us to reach the final of the Europa League. I mean, if we can win the Europa League, that'd be amazing. But it's gonna be a tough ask because there are a lot of great teams in that division. Brand exposure. Okay, yeah, the main focus is winning the league title. I mean, the toughest opponent that we're really gonna have is Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce. That's another main reason why I really wanted to play with Galatasaray. Jose Mourinho versus Jose Soto. Interesting, right? But, I mean, he's ending his career. We're starting our career at Galatasaray. Let's see which manager is better. The younger or the older? Who knows? Anyways, hopefully we can get the win by winning the Turkish division. Let's see exactly. We're going to do a few things, and I will show you guys what we do, like hiring coaches and some transfers that hopefully we can bring in. Maybe this window, maybe next window. I'll see you there in just a little bit. So, we've done quite a bit. First off, I mean, you can see we have put everybody on a development plan, as you can tell right here. We have a lot of players that are out on loan, like Cole, Derisoglu, Zaniolo, Nelson, Antalayi. Antalyali. But yeah, honestly, I might bring back some of these, like Nicolo Zaniolo. He could come back, play a pivotal role in the attacking midfield slot. But let's check out all of the players. We have Muslera, who is 38 years old. He is the captain. I have transfer listed him. Guvench is our backup goalkeeper. Meanwhile, Yilmaz, we have loan listed him. There's a few others that I have loan listed just because they're a little bit younger, a little bit less rated. But we have a lot of players either out on loan or brought in from a loan, like Ismail Jacobs, who will be good for us, but if we can sign him, that might be the deal. El Mali looks pretty good. We have a lot of great youngsters, a lot of experienced players, like Karim Demirbay, Lemina, Torreira. There's a lot of good players here. And there's a lot of players that we will end up like selling, like Dries Mertens. Absolutely phenomenal, but he's 37 years old. He will not grow much. I have transfer listed him, but Sara could become our new attack midfielder. Roland Salai will be playing, hopefully, at striker for us. Zaniolo might come in. Okun might play a pretty decent amount. Emir Yilmaz might be turned into a striker. And yeah. And I mean, of course, we saw Morata and Osimhen coming in from a loan. And we might get rid of either of them. Possibly Morata, Osimhen. And Osimhen, he will stay, at least for now, for this season. He's going to tear it up for us, but next season, we have to look for a replacement for him. Mauro Icardi, he will most likely just stay, just because he's not too old, but I want to see what he can do. 9 on his back, let's see what he can do. Let's check out what else we did. Another thing that I'm going to heavily be focused on is our academy. I have put a few development plans on these. Most of these I will keep. This one, Ruben Gubelman, who looks like he's from Liechtenstein of all places, is 68 rated. higher rated than some players that we already have. We'll be turning him into a left winger. He could become a absolute star for us. Hopefully, he's only 17 years old, so we can already promote him. I want him to grow at least a little bit more, maybe into the 70 rated. If he can grow to that 70 rated, we'll promote him, and he could become a starter for us. But for now, we have just the right amount of players for an academy youth tournament. And the rest of these, they have high potential, but I don't really see them doing too well for us. But you never know. But I have assigned 2 youth scouts to go to Brazil and in Turkey. We have a goalkeeper for Turkey and a lot of attacking roles for Brazil. I haven't hired another one just because I don't want too many academy players. Not that I don't want them in my team, it's just I sometimes promote too many players and then it becomes a whole mess. So for now, we're keeping those 2. After 3 months, they'll be done, and then we'll scout other places, most likely another Turkey, and possibly maybe Mexico. But let's check out who we're looking at in the transfer window. Since this is the start of the season, we are actually in the transfer window, and these are some players that we're looking at. We haven't scouted them completely or at all, actually, but of course we have a few Mexicans here and there. We have a few attacking players, a few more defensive players, and a few, just even a goalkeeper. Bailo would be an amazing signing for us, but of course we have some older players, some younger players, more experienced players. Artur is someone that I would find perfectly for us. Çalhanoğlu would be amazing. He's 30 years old. He's Turkish, would fit into the team, I think, phenomenally. Same with Kokcu. Kokcu just might be out of our price range right now, but hopefully we can sign him at some point so he can become our attacking midfielder for Galatasaray. He started in Feyenoord, now is at Benfica, but maybe he can come back to his country of origin and tear it up for us. And yeah, Justin Kluivert could also be a cool signing just because I really like the player. I've always liked his father as a player as well. And just Mexicans just because you know who I am. But anyways, we will see if we make any signings. I will let you guys know. But apart from that, I think we're just going to advance a few things in. We're just going to advance a few days. This is basically the team that we're going to be rolling with. At least for now, I don't really see too many changes coming in. I will sell a few players. I will bring in a few players. But yeah, I think Icardi deserves that spot. I think Lamina should probably come in for one of the right backs. And yeah, I think we're basically good right here. I'm excited to see what this team has in store for us. I'm excited what we can do. I will check in with you guys when we have everything figured out, when everything's all good, all said and done. Ooh, Mexican CDM could come in handy, actually. Ooh, Hungarian attacking midfielder on a free. Israel Reyes. I know he's going to be a solid pickup if we do, but I feel like that's a little bit cheating, same with Diego Lainez. But we'll do it just in case. And Alexis Vega. These are good signings. These would be really good signings. Josep Brekalo. Oh, he's on loan, but I think he'd be amazing as well. Nuno Lima. Ooh, a fellow Turkish team. You know what? There's a few good signings here. Ooh. Center back for only 4.1, and his stats look pretty decent too. Oser, ooh, 8 million contract running out. You know what? We have a few good players here. Amazing too. Okay, anyways, I'm doing this way too much. But anyways, I'm excited to see what we do. If there's any signings, of course, I will make sure you guys are updated. I will make sure that everything is said and done. You guys will see any huge moves within the team, outside of the team, any like huge changes. But most likely, I think the next thing that you guys will really see will be either a signing, a sale, or possibly the start of the first game. Yeah, I think our very first game is against Allianspor, sorry. And I'm not sure if we're going to play it. I think we might just because it's an away game. But it will be our first game of this whole series, of the season. And it'll be amazing for us, I think. But I will just keep you guys updated. So due to our lack of depth in our center back position, we are actually going in for a free agent. And that is Israel Reyes. I was pretty close to going in for Cesar Montes, who is 1 higher overall, but Israel Reyes, he's a little bit shorter, a little bit younger. He's 3 years younger, to be in fact. He would be arguably one of our youngest center backs there, but still decently experienced, so hopefully we can sign him for about 4 years. Doesn't want 4 years. 3 years is perfect, actually. We'll take 3 years. And the recommended wage, no release clause for that one, please. 74 overall. Not the greatest overall, but he will provide a decent amount of backup. I think 32k should be more than enough. Still leaves us with a pretty decent budget. He accepts, and we have our first signing with Galatasaray. Here he is, Israel Reyes. Of course, it has to be a Mexican coming in for my rebuild, of course. I'm sorry, I have to be biased. We're gonna have a lot of Spanish players, a lot of Mexican players, to be honest. My manager really doesn't look like me. I really don't like his forehead, and I feel like his face shape is a little bit, like, too narrow. I should probably fix that up, but we can fix that up later. But yeah, Israel Reyes coming in to Galatasaray. Of course, I think he's going to be a great signing, and I'm excited to see what he can do for this team. His Milan Skriniar, I would love to sign him, 80 rated, but he's at Fenerbahce, and he's on loan. But a few other players like Arnau Tenas, I believe he's loan listed from PSG, so maybe we can sign him. Malagon, he would have been an amazing signing, but he just went to Feyenoord, so fair on him. Artur would be perfect for us, but again, he's on loan, so we cannot sign him at the moment. Edson Alvarez, possibly. He's 20 mils, not too much, not out of the realm of possibility. Diego Lainez could be a signing we make as well, but I will see you if we make any other signings at the end of this transfer window. But for now, we have one. That's Israel Reyes. Of course, no sales quite yet. I like the shape of this team so far. Yeah, I quite like it. I think another left back might be pick up there. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited. Let's keep going. So I actually just have to jump in because we just got posed one of the most outrageous things that I have possibly seen in this entire thing. We've been wanting to sell Dries Mertens just because of his age. He will be decreasing in value and stuff. 80 rated. Sada could just come over and just become our new starter at attack midfield. But they're offering us the player that we want to buy, which is Justin Bilo. We could get rid of a player that we don't want, bring in a player that we want, and still make a decent amount of money. 100k is not that much, but we could arguably do better than that. Let me just double check one thing with the goalkeepers. Ozil is 74 rated, yet his market value is 8. And yet Bilo is 7. Okay, he's 76. I think that's a huge... I see this as an absolute win, in my personal opinion. It's not what it is. We could sign him. 79 rated. Paulo Torres just moved to Mainz. Oh, it's a loan. It's a loan, though. Huerta just moved to Anderlecht, so he won't really move. But this Dries Mertens offer really does look pretty good. You know what? Let's negotiate this, because if we can get him Bilo, honestly, Muslera, bye-bye. I don't want to push him away. That's the issue. Could we get further 2 million? I just hope they don't take away Bilo. Oh my gosh! They've accepted. We could have got more. We actually could have got more. Oh my gosh. If we negotiate with Justin Bilo now, I believe we should be able to get Bilo, and we might be able to get some money, bring in Bilo as, if not our starter, a very solid player for us, and sell Dries Mertens. This is going to be insane. Justin Bilo coming in from Feyenoord. Hopefully, let's see, we just don't gotta, if we fluff this up, this is terrible, but they give us the wage, which is phenomenal. And there we go. Bilo has accepted. Hopefully that means we're in. We just need Dries Mertens to accept. I think this is the one. Oh, it's not. That's not Dries Mertens leaving. I think that's one of the loans. Yeah, Elias. I am very happy about that because he is 73 rated right back. He's going to get some pretty decent experience out at Sporting. Amazing for us. Wait, we have a cutscene again. It's Bilo coming in! To Galatasaray, let's go! We've made another huge signing for us. Again, it's a little bit younger, but I really don't care if the board wants us to boost up the age. I really don't like that. I've always hated that in this like career mode type of thing in EAFC. He's 26 years old. He's not young. He's not old by any stretch of the imagination. He's hitting his prime, hopefully, and he will be an excellent goalkeeper for us. Also, what a beautiful goalkeeping kit, if I do say so myself. But he might be our starting goalkeeper. Dries Mertens is leaving to Feyenoord, of course, but we are bringing in 2 million plus Justin Bilo. I think this is a great signing for everyone involved. We could have got a little bit more, but we got 9.5 out of the whole deal. We could have got a possible 11, but it's okay. I will definitely take that. We brought in Justin Bilo. Efe Akman is leaving to Pettis FC, which is great. He's young, could definitely grow and get a lot of experience there. But Sara is an attacking midfielder now. He will be starting attacking midfielder. Perfect timing, actually, just as Dries Mertens left. Roland Salai will be a left winger now. 78 rated. He actually grew by 1. He's, again, not the youngest, but it's okay. Right winger. He also grew. Agun also grew by a little bit now. Inside forward for him. And Yusuf Demir will also become a right winger. 69 rated now. Much better for him. Wow. So let's exactly look at what this team is going to look like. I think Muslera will unfortunately have to come out for Justin Bilo. I'm so sorry. Guvench might be our our backup goalkeeper. But this is what the team is looking like. Of course, it looks like a huge downgrade, but I really don't think it is. Lemina could be replaced by an Edson Alvarez in the future, possibly. But I think this team is solid. I think we have solid replacements like Yilmaz, Demir, Morata. Not too solid about him. But attacking midfield wise, we could bring back Zaniolo, to be honest. I think that would be a smart idea. But yeah, let's continue and I'll see if anything else changes. And here we are, signing yet another Mexican. I'm sorry, I just have to do it. It's Edson Alvarez coming in to Galatasaray. He will be an upgrade on Mario Lemina. He's a little bit younger than both of our defensive midfielders right now, but he will bring in some solid depth who can play at center back as well. But Edson Alvarez, 79 overall. Hopefully he can grow up to maybe an 80, 81 by the end of the season, which would be phenomenal, closer to that Torreira range. But still, 26 years old. He still has a lot of years left in his in his tank, I would like to assume. But number 8, El Machin, coming in to Galatasaray. I think he deserves a bigger move than this one in real life, but I think he will do a solid job for us and hopefully lead us to the Turkish League title and maybe a Champions League in a somewhat clear or like quick future. But yeah, coming in, almost got the best possible deal, just 0.2 more and we would have done it, but still very solid. He might be better at center back, which is quite interesting for me. But let me just look at one more thing. Zaniolo, how much would it cost us? $500,000? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. I call him right there. Zaniolo. Can we turn him into an attacking midfielder? I think we should be able to. Should not take too much. He is 2 weeks. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. Zaniolo will come in and be our backup attacking midfielder. Hopefully he can do a pretty decent job for us. I think he definitely will. But I think this is a very solid team. I'm very excited to see what it will look like in the future. But I think this team is very, very solid. I'm excited to use it in an actual game. I think the next real thing that will be up, we'll be playing our first game against Alanyaspor, and it might be the end of the episode. But let's get into it. We have to go in here. This is unfortunately the sale of Fernando Muslera. I believe he has to leave. I'm not sure if it's to Inter Miami or if it's another team. I know I said yes to another team, but goodbye, captain. Goodbye, my friend. I'm sorry that we couldn't keep you. 38 years old. Very old, unfortunately. Only meant that he was going to, decrease in value. But he's out to Braga, of all places. But good luck to you out there in Portugal. May you have a wonderful career out there in Portugal. So I just wanted to showcase exactly what has happened here. Let's check out exactly what's been going on. We have brought in Edson Alvarez for 22 million. We've sold Dries Mertens for 2 million plus Justin Bilo, which is amazing. We've sold Fernando Muslera. We brought in Israel Reyes. We have loaned out all of these amazing players. And of course, we also have brought in, or brought back, should I say, Nicolo Zaniolo, so we can just bolster up this amazing team that we have. We don't have the biggest of depth, but I think it's more than solid enough to take on this league title and hopefully the Europa League. Osimhen will definitely be a huge help for us. Don't really recognize any of these players, to be honest, but this is a good chance for me to actually recognize some more Turkish players and some more players overall in the season. That's going to be pretty interesting. We are away from home, but it's the first game, so we don't really know where we stand. Let's check out the press conference for our very first game. Again, not a huge fan of the way I look in the game, but it's okay. We'll change it another time. Um, Frankowski. Let's get him a little bit more encouraged. Same with Bardaki or Bardacci, and same with Sanchez. I think we have a very solid team. This will be very interesting to see what we do in this game. Let's see what we do. This is the team that we're gonna go in with. We won't watch the entire game, mostly just the highlights, but we will play the entire game. I will cut in, and you guys will see exactly what we do within the game, like the big wins, the big goals. It might be a little late, but hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys don't enjoy, I will try to change up the format a little bit. This will most likely be the last thing that we do in this episode, but let's get into it. Oh, the goals that we've scored. Well, actually, this is the only goal that we've scored so far in this game. We have been on top of Allianzspor, but Jesus, look at this. We take the shot, but it's off the post, but Osimhen is there to clean it up. And of course, who else would it be but the masked man himself, Victor Osimhen. Amazing. We've been all over this team. We have created a lot of shots. We've blocked quite a few chances for them, but we are on top now, 1-0, 42 minutes into the game, but we can easily make it a lot more. Hopefully we can get a few more goals, but this is the first of the season. Galatasaray's very own Victor Osimhen for this season. Let's get it. Huge moment now as we get our first free kick of the game. Edson Alvarez was fouled quite clearly. Gets a yellow card, that player, and it is Gabriel Sara on the ball. Can we score our second goal from a free kick? Sara is going to take it. I think it's almost perfect. He takes it. It's over the keep. Oh, sorry, over the wall, should I say. But the keeper was up for it. It went a little bit too central. But if it was a little bit more into the top corner, I think we would have seen another goal. But Sara is on the ball again. He takes the shot, and it's wide. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I think we're creating a lot of chances. Sara should have scored there, possibly, but it was close. Hopefully we can get that second goal. Injury to Victor Osimhen. This is terrible news. There it is. Oh, I'm sad to see it. We might have to sub on Mauro Icardi, but it's okay. Might do a few more subs as well because we really should be scoring at least one more goal before. But there it is. I see the opening. And it's goal. Hit. What? Off the post. Roland Salah, come on, you gotta score there, brother. Like, it should be. Oh, what a nutmeg. Then we have to sub him off. Oh, he's feeling better. He's feeling better. Oh, we don't have to sub him off. Thank you. It's okay. Cut inside to the middle. Victor Osimhen. Oh, that was not the pass. But it's okay, that's the pass. Roland Salah gets the goal. There it is. Roland Salah. Let's go from Freiburg to Galatasaray with the number 7 on his back. Absolutely phenomenal. And he's grabbed his first goal for Galatasaray in this season. Let's go. Make sure that we're leading 2-0 now. I think Edson Alvarez was the assister right there. And I'm so glad for it. Who wants to get subbed off? Icardi still wants to come on. Edson Alvarez, beautiful ball. But Roland Salah, what a turn. And with his left foot, finishes it off cleanly as he does. Amazing job. Galatasaray is leading 2-0. Hopefully we can finish it off. Just as the commentator mentioned right now, they're not out of the game yet as they just grabbed another goal. Sorry, not another goal. A goal for themselves. Somehow wasn't able to put the tackle in properly, but it's okay. We made a few subs, in particular 3 of them, which would be Reyes coming in for the left back. We came in, we got Zaniolo coming in, and we also got Yusuf Demir coming in, but it's okay. We're still 1 goal ahead, but it's not enough in my opinion. We need to score four more? Few more, sorry, is what I meant to say. Definitely enough. Oh, Osimhen, there it is. There it is, and another assist by Edson Alvarez. Victor Osimhen grabs a brace for the first game. Beautiful. I thought he had lost it there. The center back was very well positioned, but he was unable to take it away from Victor Osimhen, the masked man, the masked vigilante. Edson Alvarez, beautiful ball in. Osimhen controls it. The defender has, I don't know what he's trying to do there, but Edson Alvarez for them by. Maybe we could have done it, but it's okay. Osimhen, amazing job, and Alvarez having a game and a half for us. We're almost done. 82nd minute. This should be game over. Oh, great tackle in. Oh, but it's not enough. Oh, and it's another goal. It's another goal. It is a thriller here. It is 3-2 now. Allianzspor just really, I am terrible at defending. Edson Alvarez is going to come out for Karim Demirbay. But Sanchez, he made the tackle, but somehow he still got it. Then he got a strike off, and it was just a beautiful finish, to be honest. Oh, God. Oh, I made a mistake there. Beautiful ball in. But Bailo, it's not enough. And it's a goal. They won. They've got the 3rd goal. That's completely on us. I messed up so bad. It's a brace from the 16 from Allianspor, and this is completely my bad. I can't believe we actually might draw this game. We did not take advantage of all the opportunities that we had, and we're drawing 3-3 now. It's completely through Justin Bilo. Tried to reach him, but there was nothing for him to do. Our defenders couldn't make it. Very disappointing. Very disappointing for our first game, and it's 3-3. I know it's away from home, but we really should have won this game. Allianspor is not a team to be messed with, clearly, and it's a terrible start for us, but it's okay. We go on in the next episode. Hopefully we can do a lot better, but I will see you guys there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Lates.